All right, I have to start on a note, Jack, because you directed James Gandolfini in The Sopranos, and I definitely have to get your take on that because when I saw that last night, I mean, I felt sick to my stomach because I almost felt like I knew him. That show was amazing. So if I can just get a few words from you.
Well, I don't know. I guess it's true when anyone dies whom you care about, but there are just some people who you shouldn't die.
Yeah.
And Jim was one of those guys. I mean, in the way, having the honor of directing him, I did 5 episodes of The Sopranos, and he was, as everybody is saying, so generous,
Yeah.
so brilliant an actor, so humble, and yet so powerful. I mean, he really had heaven and hell in him, which, the devil and the angel. And I think every great actor does, and that's why, talk about a legend.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Jim Gandolfini will be a legend for his work, and it is just so damn sad that he's gone. It just, I lost my best friend, John Ritter, years ago, who I did many, many movies with. He was my best friend from college.
Yeah.
And that's something you never get over in your life when you lose that kind of relationship. But Gandolfini was really, really rare and such a brilliant everyman. I think that may be one of the reasons people feel this way, because he really was them, in so many ways.
I got the sense that I wasn't alone when I felt that way.
Yeah,
and
you weren't.
You personally knew him,
Yeah.
so...
he was very generous, funny, self-effacing. In fact, the first Sopranos I did, he came up to me when we were doing one of the first scenes, and he said, "Hey," and I said, "Yeah," and he said, if you tell me something and I look like this, it's not that I don't like what you're telling me, it's just this is my face.
Oh my
And
God.
he says, I look pissed off, I scowl, but, you tell me whatever you want because I like that, but it's just my face, it's not me. And I said, thank you very much. And he was incredibly open and gifted. There really are no words. It's shocking.
Yeah, I'm sure when I heard that and I knew I was going to talk to you today, I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Wondering, what your mindset would be today. But of course, like he would know, the show must go on.
Well, there are people like my friend David Chase and Stevie Van Zandt and so many people who really was.
Yeah, I can imagine what David is thinking right now.
No, David was his brother, and
yeah.
Gandolfini was his alter ego and his muse and I can't imagine what those people, what Edie and all the people who worked with him for all those years so intimately, the directors, Tim Van Patten that did multiple episodes every year. I came and went, but I still feel really touched and honored that I had that opportunity.
Yeah, I heard that he had that effect on everybody. You meet him once, you're like a friend for life.
Yeah.
That was the way it was.
It's sort of like Bill Clinton of actors, I'm told.
Yeah.